Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is December 11th, 2018. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, starting the day off, we have the futures flying high. Right now, they're up 31.5 points. This is a pretty good move. This is on the back of some positive U.S.-China trade news. So, again, we'll see how it plays out. We've seen this before where you get positive news and the next minute you get some negative news. But President Trump tweeting out that we're going to get some major announcements very shortly. We'll see how it plays out today. Right now, the market is liking it, and we're getting a good pop. But these have been very, very volatile markets, and you have to take it very, very slow. We'll see how it plays out. Let's see what we got here as far as earnings go. We have DSW on the board. This right now is catching a good bid. Stock closed at $23.13, now trading at $26.66. So this has some actual room to run. You're going to hit some intraday resistance in, I'm going to say, probably around the $27 area. You can see that's where it stopped already. But if you get through there, this can move up to around 29, 29.5. I think that will be the real sticking point today. We'll see if it can get there. But if you own DSW, try your stop loss. If you don't own it, let's look at it once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at SFIX. SFIX is the ticker symbol there. Stock is getting pounded, closed at $25.97, now trading at $20.77. This is not a strong move. Now, SFIX, in all fairness, has been a stock that's been around since January of 2018, so it's not even a year old yet. But the stock right now is coming back down to its lows. So the only level I'm really seeing is probably around $18. I don't even know if it'll get that low, but either way, it's just really not enough chart action from the past to tell me what this thing will do. So sit tight with it. We'll see where it goes. Again, SFIX under some pretty good pressure here this morning. And, this could be in play. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings, but there's absolutely nothing to do right now. Let's take a look at GM. GM is catching a bid here on the back of this China tariff news. Stock is trading at $35.40. Yesterday closed at $34.42, so nice little dollar pop. Let's take a look at Ford Motor. This is also on the back of China tariffs being lower for U.S. cars. This is trading at $8.75, closed at $8.52, so Ford's upticking a little bit as well. Let's take a look at ASNA, which is Ascena. This is catching a little bit of a bid, now trading at $3.10, closed at $2.73. So I believe this is on the back of earnings as well. Let's go over to Urban Outfitters, URBN. Looks like this is trading at $37.75, closed at $37.68. So just a very, very subtle uptick. Can't make too much out of it. Let's take a look at Casey Stores. CASY is the ticker symbol there. Stock is trading at $113.98, closed at $116.68. This is a pretty good haircut. When I look at this, the only level that gets me interested would be much lower. We'll see if this can hold the daily chart, 200-day moving average, which is down here, and that's what it's testing at the moment. Again, this stock is a little bit on the thinner side, meaning it doesn't trade 1 million shares a day. Probably trades around 200,000 to 300,000, so you got to be careful. These things can overshoot by a large degree, so be aware of that. Pfizer is in the news today. It looks like they were downgraded by JP Morgan. Stock right now is trading at $44.07, closed at $44.40. Pfizer's been a very strong name for quite a while, and I don't see any problems really with the chart at the moment. Google is in the news today. We'll use the A shares here. Google's in the news. It looks like the CEO, Sundar Pichai, will appear before a House Judiciary Committee today. So, again, they're going to be answering questions about the data breach. Right now, that stock is trading at $1,067. Again, this is the A shares, so this is trading up as well today, despite the CEO appearing before the House Judiciary Committee. We'll see what else we got out there. Next up, we want to switch gears here, go over to the gold market. Gold is trading up $3.50. If you take a look at the GLD today, that's catching a little bit of a bid, trading at $117.93, closed at $117.68. Spot gold, so everybody's aware, is trading right now at around $1,252.80 an ounce. Crude oil this morning also getting a bid, up 73 cents to $51.71 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good ETF to track crude, you'll see that's trading at $10.95. Closed at $10.75 yesterday. So crude is upticking. Gold is up ticking. That usually tells us the dollar is down ticking, and that certainly is the case today. So again, the dollar down just a touch, not all that much. The dollar's been very, very strong throughout 2018. Today it is pulling back a little bit. Futures are still up pretty nicely, up 30.5 points. We'll see how this plays out. We'll see if this market can actually hold some gains into the closing bell with a big gap up in play. But either way, it's been an excellent, excellent trading year, especially for day trades lately. So if you haven't done so, come on over. Take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Another great day yesterday. And again, we're going to look to keep this going right into the rest of 2018 and beyond. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great session, and we'll see you on the charts.